Hello again everyone and welcome. I am Dr. Mike Shanuda from Sydney, Australia. Thank you for joining me. Today we embark on a journey to explore one of the most fascinating and yet enigmatic aspects of human sexuality. It is the complexity of female orgasms. Despite centuries of inquiry and research, the subject remains controversial, with new discoveries constantly reshaping our understanding. We will be exploring expanded sexual response, the ESR. Historically, literature has documented numerous forms of female orgasms, yet no single theory fully explains their diversity. The debate between vaginal and clitoral orgasms continues, with conflicting reports adding to this complexity. So, the new concept, the expanded sexual response, the ESR, introduces the ability to experience prolonged, multiple, and sustained orgasms, surpassing traditional models. ESR leads to a unique state known as orgasmic consciousness, comparable to altered states of consciousness. Research suggested that clitoral and vaginal orgasms are distinct, but when combined, they create a more intense experience known as blended orgasm. Hypotheses propose at least 6 orgasmic reflex pathways contributing to various orgasm types, with the key nerves pudendal, pelvic, hypogastric, intercostal, and vagus, all playing significant roles. Studies comparing ESR women with control groups revealed that ESR women exhibit heightened libido, increased erotic fantasies, and more frequent masturbation. They also report experiencing intense, prolonged orgasms, including status orgasmus, and greater awareness of deep erogenous, vaginal erogenous zones. The 4-nerve, 6-pathway theory suggests multiple neural pathways contribute to ESR, with the oxynergic system further enhancing orgasmic potential. The 4-nerve, 6-pathway theory of female orgasm, it posed that female orgasm result from at least 6 distinct pathways within a nerve network involving, as we said before, the pelvic, the pudendal, hypogastric, intercostal, and vagus nerves. Additionally, oxytocin operates both as a neurotransmitter and a hormone influencing the orgasmic intensity. During ESR orgasms, multiple pathways activate simultaneously, contributing to the formation of the expanded orgasms. Let's unravel this mystery. And the exploration of female orgasm shifted with influential publications such as the Height Report and the Cosmo Report, which questioned the existence of vaginal orgasms, reporting that only 20% of women achieved them. But the book G-Spot Reignited debates, proposing that vaginal orgasms stem from G-spot stimulation via the pelvic nerve. This hypothesis led to extensive research on the G-spot, first described by Ernest Geffenberg in the 1950s. And despite technological advances such as ultrasound and MRI, its existence remains controversial. The enigmatic G-spot. Is it a real anatomical structure or just a subjective experience? Researchers have focused on the anterior vaginal wall, believed to house the G-spot. Some argue it's a defined structure, while others suggest it's only a perception that varies due to arousal levels, psychological influences, and anatomical differences. Actually, recent studies indicate that other intravaginal erogenous zones, such the inner clitoris, the O-spot, the U-spot, the O-spot, P-spot, A-spot, the urethral sponge, pelvic sponge, and cervix they all contribute to the female orgasms, triggering off and igniting the vaginal pacemaker. So these four nerves, they provide a framework for understanding single, multiple, or prolonged orgasms. The doors of orgasmic consciousness, a unique phenomenon within female orgasm research, is orgasmic consciousness. Women experiencing ESR orgasms report an intensifying experience, where later orgasms exceed earlier ones in both intensity and durations. These encounters exacerbate, transcend physical pleasure, resembling mystical or metaphysical states. Psychological effect of prolonged and extended ESR, differentiating orgasm from single, classical, to brain imaging study revealed that neurotransmitters like dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin create the ecstatic activation in the brain, leading to shifts in consciousness. A striking example by a Dr. Sain's study, who discovered the depersonalization and heightened awareness during ESR orgasms, demonstrating its profound psychological impact. Extended orgasms, is it fact or fiction? So Taylor's data suggests orgasms can last minutes to hours, with one woman recorded at 134 orgasms per hour. While some question these claims, ongoing research supports ESR as a legitimate phenomenon. On the other hand, la petite mort, it is the post-orgasmic state. La petite mort, or the little death, refers to the post-orgasmic shift in consciousness, sometimes described as fainting or momentary loss of awareness. With over 8,000 nerve endings in the clitoris, sexual stimulation activates multiple brain structures, inducing a rhythmic neuronal entertainment akin of a sexual trance. Contrary to earlier beliefs, MRI scans show brain activity increases during orgasm, peaking before subsiding. This intense neural activation may explain la petite mort as a transient state where overexcitement leads to sensations of faintness. The amygdala. The role of amygdala in sexual arousal. The amygdala plays a crucial role in integrating sensory information with emotional responses during sexual arousal. It processes erotic stimuli and assigns emotional significance, influencing individual preferences. Neuroimaging studies confirm amygdala activation during exposure to erotic material. And the dysfunction of this amygdala, which is a center in the brain, may alter sexual arousal patterns, impacting intimacy. So understanding its role offers insights into neurological mechanisms of human sexuality and potential treatment for sexual dysfunctions. So the study of female orgasms continues to evolve, revealing a complex interplay between anatomy, psychology, and neural pathways. The emergence of expanded sexual release and orgasmic consciousness challenges controversial notions, inviting us to rethink female pleasure beyond traditional models. As science advances, we move closer to understanding the profound and intricate nature of female sexuality, offering new perspective on intimacy, desire, and human connection. If you're ready to dive deeper, I invite you to explore my book, Unleash the Mysteries of Female Orgasms, which is now available on my website, e-readers, and major book retailers. Thank you for joining me in this conversation.